Today, I would like to tell you all to speak on the topic which I had given, the vocabulary part I had given on Friday. So I would request Suresh to break the ice with the topic miracle. Yes, Suresh.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I wanted to spend some time today with you all to discuss do miracles happen today? So first, before discussing that, let's define what a miracle is. So I just wanted to take this 1 minute to read. So the Merriam-Webster dictionary defines miracle as an extraordinary event manifesting divine intervention in human affairs, or an extremely outstanding or unusual thing or an accomplishment. Given that, if we think about what happened in the past, like during our God days, like during the days of the gods, things magical used to be appeared. Things people used to get like amputated legs with the act of magic. Those were considered as miracles. But Albert Einstein has a great quote which says that there are two ways to live your life. One as if there's nothing is a miracle, and one as if everything is a miracle. So with that in your mind, if you consider every small thing that happens in our life is a miracle, if you think about it. Take the example of the birth of a child. There are millions of things that has to go right for the birth of a child and the child to be healthy. Because it happens every day so many times, it's considered an ordinary and we don't consider it much of a miracle. Similarly, take the sunrise, like the rise of the sun in the morning. What if I say that sun rises only once in 15 years and not every day? We will wait for the sun to come in 15 years, considering it as a miracle. But because sun rises every day, we don't consider that to be a miracle anymore. There are like that. There is millions and thousands of coincidences and circumstances, everything that has to come together for a small thing to happen. And it's like a beautifully well-oiled machine that runs every day with so many miraculous things that happens in a day. If you ask me objectively if a miracle happens today, I don't think that any Baba giving somebody who lost their legs magically gives their legs or magically takes like a deepa from his hand and gives it over. I don't consider that to be a miracle. But given that every day there are so many miracles that happen in like every minute of life, I wanted to tell you an example of Arunima Sinha, which I think honestly is a miracle. Like miracles like that do happen. So if some of you may not know Arunima Sinha is a 7-time Indian volleyball player. And one day she was traveling in a train and a group of thieves came to her to snatch her chain. And given her never give up attitude, she did not give the chain, obviously. So these, I don't want to use a bad word, but these really bad people threw her out of the train because she refused to give the chain. And unfortunately, at the same time when they threw her out of the train, there was a train coming in the opposite direction and it hit her. And she fell in between the tracks. She lost her leg. There was multiple fractures in her backbone. She was lying in between the tracks the entire night because it was in the middle of nowhere. And there were mouse coming and biting on her feet. It was so bad. But she survived through that. She struggled. She survived. Next day, this is the miracle of God that some people who were passing by found her in this devastating situation, took her to the Ames hospital, and where she was treated for many months. As part of her treatment, she made an aim in her life to reach the 7 highest mountains in every continent with her amputated leg. With both my legs functioning, I cannot even imagine to do that. Just imagine climbing Mount Everest. And with her amputated leg, she decided that she was going to climb 7 mountains. She trained so hard, and she is the first female athlete today with amputated leg to cross Mount Everest, Mount Kilimanjaro, and like 7 other mountains like that. That to me is a true miracle. Like miracle happened because there was a supreme power tried to protect her. She could have died when she hit the train, but there's a supreme power that protected her because I think there was destiny that she had to do this feat to be an inspiration to millions of other people.
Yeah.
So that, if you ask me, yes, miracles happen every day. With this, I wanted to just leave one thought that if you start living your life, as Albert Einstein said, that everything in life is a miracle, and work towards those miracles, you will be a miracle one day. Thank you.
Excellent. Very nicely spoken. And everything you covered. See, miracles happen to those people say that when you are so positive about things and whatever you think, you focus on that goal. So even the vibrations of the nature join together to make it happen. And that is a miracle. People, there's nothing like this. Miracles will happen. So you don't do, suddenly you pray to God and miracle will happen. It doesn't happen like that. Well spoken, very well spoken, Suresh. Now, I want to switch over to Mrinalini to throw some light on Sanatana Dharma.
Yes. First of all, thank you, ma'am, for giving this opportunity. So, hi everyone, good afternoon. For the next few minutes, I would be speaking about Sanatana Dharma. Here, I'll cover about what is Sanatana Dharma. Are there any benefits of Sanatana Dharma? And what are the steps to follow Sanatana Dharma? And is it necessary to follow Sanatana Dharma? So, first of all, what is Sanatana Dharma? Sanatana Dharma refers to eternal truth and the principles of Hinduism. So, Sanatana Dharma talks about Vedas and the Supreme One and the ways to follow him. So, speaking about benefits of Sanatana Dharma teaches Shraddha, Bhakti, and Vishwas. That means loving, trust, devotion, and faith. So, Sanatana Dharma. In order to follow Sanatana Dharma,
Sorry, continue.
yes. So, in order to follow Sanatana Dharma, we could make a small beginning to speak truth always. Definitely, the initial step will always be difficult, but once we do it, the rest will follow. So, after listening to all this, a question sparks in every individual mind that is it necessary to follow Sanatana Dharma? But as per my perception, there is no compulsion. Basically, Sanatana Dharma is following principles of good ones. Opposite of Sanatana Dharma is evil or adharma. So you have to decide whether to follow good or bad, and you have to face Sanatana Dharma is
it's a way of life. No problem.
Yes. And Sanatana Dharma means ma'am, sorry.
No problem. We are not going for some, even if we forget little bit or we stop in between, the sky is not going to fall. So don't worry about this at all. Continue, child.
Yes. So you have to decide whether to follow good or bad, and you have to face consequences of your actions. So I would like to conclude that irrespective of your religion or caste, following Sanatana Dharma will definitely help us grow individually and grow as a good human being. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Wonderful, Mrinalini. And what you just now stopped a little bit, these stumbling blocks, that only takes us to success.
Yes.
Not that you all are so brilliant that you all are speaking so nicely. When I myself went first time on the stage in 1968, I forgot my name also. So what? The sky didn't fall that time. Okay, keep trying. And nothing goes wrong. If suppose we get stuck somewhere, the ideas don't come, it's all right. Okay, take it in that way. And you have spoken very well. And to be very honest, Sanatana Dharma is not a religion at all. It's telling us how to lead the life. What you told, truthfulness. They are all difficult qualities. Honesty, very difficult qualities. But Sanatana Dharma gives pressure on these qualities only. It tells us to follow the right path, virtuous path. Well spoken, Mrinalini. Very well spoken.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, I would request Shruti. What is your topic, Shruti?
Miracles.
Okay. So come on, speak on miracles.
Okay. Hello. Good afternoon. Today, I would like to share my opinion on miracles. So, miracles do happen, but very rarely. In some other hands, I will say miracles do happen all day, every day. Because around us, life bursts with mysteries like a glass of water, a ray of sunshine, raindrops, a flower, a caterpillar. If you live in awareness, it is easy to see miracles everywhere. Only one can do the miracles, and he is God. God perform miracles for two basic reasons: to strengthen faith and to accomplish good. Often, miracles manifest God's power to his children or teach a spiritual principle. The things for which you prayed so true, so strong, the efforts you made for those things to happen always get succeed. In my life, while going through so many ups and downs, I never shattered and never stopped believing in God. And I would like to share a story, share my childhood story. I don't. I was in fourth or fifth standard. And there were a dancing Barbie doll in market, and some of my friends had got the Barbie doll. I always told my parents to give me the doll. And Papa, my father told me, okay, we will bought it for you. But
we will buy it. We will buy it for you.
We will buy it for you. So many days gone. They did not brought. They did not bring it for me. I usually cried in front of my grandparents. So my grandmother told me, okay, you will do one thing. Whenever you go to the temple, Shivji temple, you tell your wish to Brusabji's ear, and they will surely fulfill your wish. After so many days, I went to temple with my mother, and that day I will wish that for please give me the I wish for the doll. I wish for the doll. After some days, my mama came from US. So he brought the doll for me, and you can't believe it, ma'am. Whenever he used to came to our house, he always bought many chocolates for me. But that time he bought the doll for me. I don't know that is a miracle or my blind belief or magic, but from that onwards, whenever I go to the Shivji temple, I always do a wish to Brusabji's ear.
Very good. Wonderfully spoken. You know, when you wish for something too hard, very hard, the vibrations in the nature, something happens that they make it happen. You told just now that my mama used to bring chocolates every time. But your desire was so strong that when he might be going to buy chocolates, instead of chocolate, his eyes might have fallen on the Barbie doll and he bought the Barbie doll. So very well spoken. Now, Shruti, I would like to say, in one place you told accomplish. Accomplish. Sure.
Okay.
Accomplish. And ups and downs in life. There are many ups and downs in life. Ups and downs, when I say, it is not up and downs. It is ups and downs. Okay. And last, will bought. After will and after didn't, we always use the first verb. Okay. After will, after didn't, we always use the first verb. Okay, very well spoken children, very well spoken.